Hey there, financial mavericks. Ever heard the classic advice, go to school, get a job, save money, and invest for the long term? It sounds safe, right? It's the advice our parents and grandparents lived by. But what if I told you that in today's world, that advice is completely, totally obsolete? That's the bold claim from the legendary Robert Kiyosaki in his book, Why the Rich Are Getting Richer. And today we're breaking down his mind-blowing lessons on why the old rules are a one-way ticket to being left behind. About it, the industrial age promised high-paying jobs for those who followed the rules, but globalization shipped these jobs overseas, and now the rise of robots and AI is coming for the white-collar workers, doctors, lawyers, accountants. A robot doesn't need a paycheck, vacation, or retirement plan. It works 24/7. Your high-paying job, it's a ticking clock. School advice to save money? Get this, in the 1970s, $1 million in savings could earn you $150,000 a year in interest. Today, that same $1 million might get you a measly 15 grand. So while you're busy saving, inflation and low interest rates are busy eating away at your wealth. Kiyosaki said it best, savers are the biggest losers. Kiyosaki argues that our traditional education system is a huge part of the problem. It trains us to be proletaires or bourgeois, people who sell their labor for a living but don't own the means of production. Instead of listening to academic economists, he says we should look to two powerful economic philosophers, Karl Marx and Ayn Rand. Wait, Karl Marx, the father of communism? Yep, Kiyosaki uses him to highlight the class struggle. Marx described three classes. They're aristocracy, who own inherited wealth, the bourgeoisie, the comfortable middle class, and the proletariat, the working class who sell their labor. The advice, go to school, get a job, is literally advising you to become the proletariat. There's Ayn Rand. She witnessed the Bolsheviks seize her father's business in Russia and become a fierce critic of government overreach. Her heroes fought against the looters and moochers who demanded the earnings of producers. This is a powerful metaphor for our current system where high taxes and government spending take wealth from those who create it. Kiyosaki asked a powerful question from her book, Atlas Shrugged. What happens if the producers simply shrugged and stopped producing? The aristocracy has changed over time, from the land-owning kings of the agrarian age to the industrial giants like Henry Ford, and now in the information age, the new aristocrats are tech titans like Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg. What do all these people have in common? They don't work for money, they own the production. This is Kiyosaki's #1 lesson from his rich dad. The rich do not work for money. They own assets, businesses, real estate, stocks that work for them. Our schools don't teach this. They teach us to be good employees, not owners. This is why the gap between the rich and the poor is growing, and why the American dream is dead for those who follow the old rules. But what's the answer? A real financial education? It's not about economics. It's about solving financial problems and taking control of your financial destiny. This education gives you the skills to thrive, even when the market crashes. In fact, Kiyosaki and his wife, Kim, got richer during market crashes by buying assets for pennies on the dollar. Kiyosaki says not all millionaires are created equal. He breaks it down into 5 types, but let's focus on the 4 most important. This is the ultimate choice you got to make. Net worth millionaire. This is the most common type. They have assets like a house, a car, and a pension, and they still work for their money. They may be millionaires on paper, but they often struggle with cash flow. Capital gains millionaire. These people sell their assets for a profit. The problem? You're taxed on the gain and you lose the asset. This decreases your net worth. Salary millionaire. You might make $1 million a year as a CEO or a star athlete, but the government takes a massive chunk. We're talking 40% or more in taxes. Cash flow millionaire. This is the ultimate goal. A cash flow millionaire gets money coming in from assets without selling them. This gives you the most control over your finances and allows you to use things like debt and taxes to your advantage legally. Kiyosaki journey started playing Monopoly, where he learned that 4 green houses led to 1 red hotel. This is the mindset of cash flow millionaire, using debt as money to buy assets that generate more cash. The American dream may be dead for those who follow the old, obsolete advice, but the dream of becoming a millionaire is alive and well. If you get a real financial education, it's time to stop working for money and start making money work for you. So what kind of millionaire do you want to be? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next breakdown of powerful money lessons. Thanks for watching and stay financially smart.